The NFL has started training camp and they have uploaded some of the highlights, and I'm going to go through them today. So as most of you know, training camp has started. We're starting to get to see a lot of the rookies, a lot of people in new places. Davante Adams being a big one, Russell Wilson, a lot of people and players that are just starting the NFL careers, and some of them have moved on to bigger and better things on other teams. So today, let's dive in. Let's see what the NFL has put out here. I'm excited to see all this. Now, Davante Adams, it's weird not to see him in green and gold, but it is really cool to see him in the black and gray, black and silver. It's awesome seeing Derek Carr, his old teammate, throwing it to him. Absolutely unreal. I think the Oakland Raiders have a possibility to be definitely one of the top teams. They're in a rough division, but I think they're going to have a good go at it. Davante Adams being one of the best players on the team. I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic for them. They got a pretty decent defense as well. And guys, let me know in the comments what you think about this NFL offseason, this NFL preseason, and in the training camp, of course, because a lot of things have went on, and I am super excited to see how the NFL season goes this year. The Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen. This is another team that I can see this team going to the Super Bowl. I mean, Josh Allen, of course, is spectacular. And then you can see Dalvin Cook's little brother there. He is now in the league and he's on the Bills, and I think he has a great opportunity to put out. And of course, Von Miller, he's there dancing. He is on the team as well. They built Josh Allen a phenomenal team. Offense is clicking. I mean, they got rid of Cole Beasley, but they got Diggs. Look at Diggs on this nice crisp route, and of course he's gonna grab it. Their offense is honestly definitely one of the best in the NFL. Kansas City, arguably if not the best team in the league. Mahomes, they lost Tyreek Hill, which is a big blow. They gained Juju. Is Juju gonna, Tyreek Hill is a phenomenal player, and it's gonna be hard to match his speed. But again, they got a lot of great players on their team. I mean, Mahomes can just make stuff happen. I think Juju's going to be a nice part of this team. Moore as well, the rookie, he's going to thrive, hopefully, in this offense. And look at this grab by Juju. Phenomenal grab. That was absolutely sick. But yeah, you're going to see a lot of big plays, of course. It's the Chiefs. I mean, it's hard not to associate the words big play with them. All right, so we're moving on to the Jags now. Trevor Lawrence, second year. They got Kirk in free agency, paid him a crap ton of money, so they gotta be, they gotta go. They gotta go all in. They got Etienne there at running back and James Robinson. They got some decent pieces. The division is gonna be a little tough with the Colts, Tennessee. I just don't see them really. I mean, I can see them getting a handful of wins, but I don't see them winning the division by any means. But again, they got some really good players all over the place, defense and offense. So another team to look out for. They got Evan Ingram, of course, too. So they are building the offense, slowly but surely. And they went in on, of course, like I said, Christian Kirk. So it does seem like they do want to win. They do need a few pieces, up the offensive line, stuff like that. But this is another team that, they're on the lower tier, but I think it's going to be interesting definitely to see them play this year. The Super Bowl winning Rams, what can you say? They've done nothing but improve. They did lose OBJ. It is what it is, but they got Allen Robinson. Their offense is dynamite. What are you going to say? Seriously. Tight end, wide receivers, quarterback, of course, offensive line. Defense is phenomenal. Jalen Ramsey and Aaron Donald, of course, are right there. And they got Bobby Wagner, if I'm not mistaken, too. So this team is absolutely loaded. Another team that I can just see going right back deep into the playoffs, if not the Super Bowl, and just, winning it all back to back. They're going all in, and you can obviously tell, very similar to the Chiefs in that way, where, a lot of players will even take probably pay cuts to go play because they just have a phenomenal roster, and obviously they're a team that is going to win a lot. 49ers, now they've been in the news recently because Garoppolo left, hasn't left yet, but they want to get rid of him. They let him seek a trade, but Trey Lance is the guy. They got, again, a lot of good, they lost Mostert, they got a lot of good players. Debo, obviously, one of the most dynamic wide receivers in the league. That guy can literally do anything, and I think he's just gonna ball out. Hopefully Trey Lance can get him the ball. Hopefully it's not just an absolute disaster, not a dumpster fire, and Trey Lance has a hard time, gets sacked a lot, throws a lot of interceptions, kind of like a Jameis Winston situation. But I really do hope that Trey Lance can get together, get Debo the ball. Brandon Ayuk is an awesome player as well. George Kittle is there. I mean, they got so many good key players on the team. As long as Trey Lance can keep it going, I don't see why they can't go, you know, definitely make a playoff berth for sure. Tom Brady and the Bucks. Now, recently they just got Julio Jones. I mean, this team, they just got all the veterans. Fournette at running back. The receiving core is just, I mean, it's sickening almost. They have so many good players. They got Kyle Rudolph, I think, as well at the tight end position. Defense is, again, really good. So, I mean, they got pieces all over the place, and they're obviously making plays in training camp. Doing what they do best is just, you know, click on all cylinders, really. They lost some people in the offseason, Gronk, you know, Antonio Brown, stuff like that. But they also gained a lot. I mean, players, again, similar to the Rams in Kansas City, they want to play, you know, with the all-time great Tom Brady. They want to play with a great team that is going to make a playoff run, if not a Super Bowl appearance. So, you know, the Bucs are another team that you got to look out for. Denver Broncos. Russell Wilson just adds so much to this team. I think Jerry Jeudy is going to have an absolutely phenomenal year. In fantasy, I would look out for him 100%. He is probably going to be the go-to guy. I mean, again, Denver has a lot of Melvin Gordon in the back and as running back. I believe he's still there. Defense is okay. Again, they've lost some players, but I think Russell Wilson coming is going to add a lot. He's obviously a phenomenal quarterback. They're going to be one of these teams to watch out too. I think they can definitely make a run. The division is rough though, so I mean, God, KC, you know, they have a lot of teams that they're going to have to get around, but I think Russell Wilson can get the job done. He's done it many times before. The Chicago Bears, Justin Fields is going to have a make it or break it year. I mean, the Bears are going to be probably in the bottom tier of the league, but as long as they can show life and he performs good, I think they'll be okay. They've lost some people. Offense is definitely lacking. They need to protect Justin Fields because, I mean, look what happened to Andrew Luck. They didn't give him an offensive line, and he retired early, had a lot of injuries. And Justin Fields is a guy who likes to scramble, so if you're going to want, you know, to have him throw the ball and you're going to want him to not get hurt and make good plays, of course that starts with him, but the offensive line needs to be there. The receivers, they're lacking in that area. The offense isn't the greatest, but they do have some key pieces, so I'm definitely interested to see how they're going to do. Cincinnati is going to be one of the most fun teams to watch this year. The receivers, the running backs, the quarterback, Joe Burrow. They have so much talent on this damn team. The offense is just top-notch. I'd probably put them in top 5 offense. They have so many good players. I don't know how they're not going to do good. The Washington, what is it again? Commanders. I literally forgot. They're going to be, I really don't know how to feel. I love Terry McLaurin. He's probably, and Antonio Gibson, my favorite players on the team. But Wentz coming from the Colts, he's really going to have to, I really don't know how they're going to do. I mean, it really is going to fall on the quarterback. Can he get it to the wide receivers, to the tight ends, to the, you know, he had some problems on the Colts throwing interceptions and stuff, making stupid plays. This team's is really going to be, you know, the whole balance is going to be weighing on Carson Wentz's shoulders. And if he doesn't put out this year, Washington is probably going to be regretting the same thing that the Colts did. The Panthers, they got Baker. CMC is hopefully fully healed up. I'm assuming Baker's going to be the starting quarterback. Darnold would be, a great backup to have for sure. This team, I don't know. They have great players on the team. DJ Moore being one of them. Robbie Anderson. CMC needs to stay healthy. He literally is the Carolina Panthers at this point. I mean, he's a phenomenal. I mean, he's one of the best running backs in the league when healthy. So, if not the best, so he's got to stay healthy. Baker's got to play. Baker's good. I'm not going to say Baker's bad because he's not. I think he's definitely an upgrade. But again, guys, we'll have to see. It is different. He's one of those players, of course, that it's different to see him in, you know, not in a Browns uniform. He's in a Carolina blue. So again, another team I'm excited to watch and just see how it all pans out. The Chargers, another great team, defense, offense, all around. Justin Herbert is emerging to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and I can definitely say that with confidence because he's got a crazy arm. He's got crazy accuracy. He played phenomenal his first few years here. And again, just talking about pieces on the team, Austin Eckler, phenomenal. Keenan Allen, Mike Williams. I mean, they got all the pieces that they need. They just need to win those games. You know, they got to beat the Chiefs twice. They got to beat those teams. They got to beat the Raiders. You know, they got to put up the points. And look at the guy on the screen right now. They picked up Khalil Mack. I literally forgot. They're plugging away. So hopefully with them adding a bunch of these players and just Justin Herbert leading this offense, I really hope that they'll be able to make a deep playoff run. Green Bay, of course, they lost Davante Adams. They got a bunch of rookies. AJ Dillon, hopefully he can do a little something this year. I know Jones is starting running back, but AJ Dillon, the quad father, that guy has the biggest legs I've ever seen. He is going to need to step up. Allen Lazard is now the guy. He's the guy. So I think Allen Lazard is actually going to be a very good, probably later round wide receiver pickup. I mean, his quarterback's Aaron Rodgers, and Lazard is one of the top wide receivers on the team now. So Aaron Rodgers can make anybody good. So I really do think that he'll be able to put Lazard, give Lazard good numbers. The Steelers, unfortunately, too, I don't know. You know, with Trubisky there and what's his name? I think Trubisky's there, but Kenny Pickett as a quarterback. Maybe they'll start him. But Najee Harris is the shining star, of course. And they got Deontay Johnson. They do have good players, don't get me wrong. It all starts with the quarterback, though. How are they going to be able to handle this? Will they be able to get past that? And will the rookie or whoever is at quarterback be able to perform? Who really knows? Dallas is Dallas. I mean, Zeke didn't play very good last year. They got rid of Amari Cooper. Dak has to show up. I mean, I don't know. Their defense is great. The wide receivers are good. They still got Lamb there. So, I mean, what they're going to be able to do, I don't know. It's kind of this or that, you know. Will Tony Pollard maybe even get a lot more carries? He did really well last year. So, Dallas is one of those teams where I don't know. They're going to be able to put up a lot of points, but will they be able to win the big games? I really don't know. They didn't really show up last year. Seattle is another team. They're so in the, like, I don't even know who's going to be quarterback. I mean, I don't. DK just signed a massive deal. Why? I don't know. I wouldn't have. I definitely wouldn't have. Tyler Lockett's there still. Running back. The running back just, Chris Carson retired. So what they're going to do now, I don't really know. I don't know if they're going to, I mean, they have some decent running backs there, which I think can maybe do some production for them, but the quarterback's huge. Losing Russell Wilson was obviously crazy. All right, so my Colts, Matt Ryan, I'm really excited for him. I think it's an upgrade from Wentz. Pittman's going to have an even better year, I think, especially with a quarterback that's more accurate. I think, especially with our offensive line, Matt Ryan can have a really good season. Now, we got a lot of good talent. We got a lot of good young players. Again, Pittman being one of them. JT, just come on. Jonathan Taylor, one of the, I would say, the best running back in the league right now. If he can do it even close to what he did last year, I mean, we're going to be golden. Defense also did really good. The Maniac, Darius Leonard, Kenny Moore is back there. We got Gilmore as well. So we got some really good key pieces. I think the Colts are going to win the division. We got too many good pieces not to, man. Come on, we got to win. Now we're on to the Browns. Now Nick Chubb, they got Kareem Hunt. They got, you know, if their quarterback is in fact Jacoby Brissett, I mean, he's good. He's okay. He's a good backup. Can he go through the whole season? I mean, with the Colts, he couldn't really. Deshaun Watson, if he can play, I think this team would be a team to watch out for. They got a lot of Amari Cooper. Running backs are crazy. Decent tight end. Really good offensive line. The defense is clicking. So, I mean, there's potential. But it all starts with the quarterback. So, when that is decided, I mean, maybe he'll miss 6 games, 8 games, 12 games, the whole season. Who really knows? But if Deshaun Watson can play, I would say look out for the Browns. It's really cool to see Deshaun Watson in training camp here, too, because of course, he hasn't played football in a while. So, you know, holding out with the Texans and the whole allegation situation. So, it's going to be interesting to see how this team turns out, you know, looking forward to like week 10. Where are the Browns going to be? All right, guys, I think I'm leaving out a few teams here, but they didn't have it in the video. Leave a comment down below telling me your opinion on your favorite team. How you think training camp's going, who's your favorite player on the team, who's the newest addition that you're going to look out for and you want to have a great year. For me and my Colts, I'm really looking at Alec Pierce. Hopefully he has a good year this year. Him and Pittman, and we drafted a tight end too, which I'm really excited to see him play. But I'm also looking forward to just see our whole unit. Our defense has gotten a lot better. DeForest Buckner, we got Yannick Ngakwe, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Kenny Moore, Gilmore, the Maniac, Darius Leonard. So I mean, we got a lot of good pieces on defense, offense. Quentin Nelson, of course, JT, Matty Ice, Pittman. So I'm really excited to see my team go this year. I'm actually going to see a preseason game. I'm just excited for football, guys. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you guys later.